downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. The Padres have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Ready now, Adam Rocket, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adam Rocket.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now to the plate, Damian Davies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a high pop-up. Rocket is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9.
Job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-1 at the end of this one. New York put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Robert Gesellman earns the win, his second. Luis Santana takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box, Gavin Cecchini.
Shortstop.
No outs, nobody on. Towards second. Rocket is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching.
Ready once again, Adam Rocket.
Second baseman, Adam Rocket.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brandon Nimmo.
Right side, Rocket. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money. Job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-5, the final tally in this one. New York Posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Jacob deGrom picks up his team-leading 13th win. Brian Mitchell is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Matt Prather takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harper Figueroa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harper Figueroa.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here toward right center. Myers is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Zach Wheeler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
He's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Settling in now, Adam Rocket, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Stratton earns win number 7 on the season. Jerry's Familia hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Stepping up now, Daniel Wertekemper. Longoria, base runner at first with one out.
Kemper.
Pulled toward right center field. Rocket backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Another chance. Adam Rocket. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now at the plate, Adam Rocket. He singled his last time up.
Adam Rocket.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the
Flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The San Diego Padres put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Matt Strahm earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 on to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Adam Rocket, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Rocket.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do much.
Missed outside. Samardzija, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that's what drives this win. But it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The San Diego Padres host road win number 40 on the year. Alex Meyer wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Galvis on to Hosmer. A double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Rocket, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Darno at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your...
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Freddie Kenyon.
Popped him up. Rocket is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Friars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chad Kuhl earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Carter Capps earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Number 27, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Ready now, Adam Rocket. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Adam Rocket.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're going.
Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another line guy to this season. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Felix Hernandez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Mike Leake struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Another wet day in the Emerald City, but the roof has been shut for baseball here at Safeco Field. Today it's the third and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adam Rocket, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you that you're walking in.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. The winning run is at first base. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Back to first. It's a double play, and the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Max Povsey gets the win in relief. His second show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. To the plate now, Adam Rocket, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already another.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Colin Moran.
The 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. In there, and it's even at 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-1. It's strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Myers stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there,
Play Colin Moran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw to first here. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Padres will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. San Diego win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Alex Meyer earns win number 4 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Carter Capps records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Leading off the inning, Adam Rocket, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? They're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Pittsburgh post road win number 40 on the year. Nick Turley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 45th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.